Welcome YouTube. Today I will be showing you how to install the MAME front-end called QMC2. As we discussed in our last video, we set up SDL MAME on Ubuntu. So let's go ahead and get started to install the front-end for Linux and SDL MAME. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and copy the paste the commands that you see on the screen, which are also provided in the video description, onto your terminal. What the first command is going to do is add the repository to our repository list, so we can go ahead and download the packages we need. So as soon as you hit the command, it'll ask you to confirm that you want to enter the PPA. Just hit enter again. It should allow you to enter it. There you go. After that, just go ahead and enter the update command to update the repository list. Of course, once that is done, go ahead and enter this command to install the front end that we're going to be using. Once that is done, go ahead and close it out. Close all this out and open up the MAME front end. By default, it will be installed in your games category under QMC2 SDL MAME. Okay, as soon as it opens, you're going to see at the very bottom of the screen as it's trying to generate the list for you. And as you can see, it's not much to stare at, especially on your right hand where under preview it has no preview of the game. So if you want previews, flyers and so forth, you have to install those files. In order to do that, you can go to this website, which is also provided to you on the video description, and you can download the files to install them in your MAME directory. So there you go. Now that we have that, we'll go to our download directory, and as you see it here, I'm going to go ahead and get this snapshot and extract the file as soon as you get it. And in here you're going to see a snap folder, which is the folder that contains all your snapshots. So what I'm going to do is open my home directory in a new window and also go to the hidden MAME folder where I'm going to put the snapshots, and I'm going to map that that location in the front end. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. There it is. All I'm going to do is just drag the folder over to move it there. Once that is done, we can go back to the front end, and under your configuration you will see that now I have these images. Now remember, it doesn't happen like that by default. To configure the emulator, we're going to go to the icon that has the wrench, as you see it here. Okay, in the files and directories tab, that's where you will add your preview directory. By default, I set mine to be on the .mame snap file, but if you want to set it somewhere else, you can set it by clicking the folder and browsing to that directory. Okay, another important thing that you can do in this configuration is also set your joystick. Okay, you can enable the joystick, and if you have a joystick plugged in, you can actually test your joystick to see all the inputs if it's working. See there? So as you can see, all my buttons are pretty much working here. Now on the emulator tab, as you see above here, you can configure your actual SDL MAME emulator using this. Okay, you can configure OpenGL, full screen, performance, everything else that you need to do, you can do it here. Okay, once that is done, just hit OK, and of course once all your configurations are done, you must reload for your configurations to take effect. There we go. And that is it. So say you want to play a video game, you can also have a favorites tab that you guys see up here next to the game list. So you can see that's one of my favorites. I can add it there and play it by double clicking on the name of the game. Now, out of all the front ends I've used, I like QMC2 because of its simplicity. Walkade or Wakade, whatever it's called, it's a little bit harder to configure for, you know, those of you who are new to Linux and Ubuntu. And I found this one to be a lot easier to set up and has more options for you to configure your emulator. Okay, now as you can see here, we're playing this short little video game, but it's really easy to set up your MAME, SDL MAME, as we had discussed in our last video. This is a front end that also makes the MAME emulator a lot more easy to set up, more enjoyable. So that wraps it up, fellas. I hope I was straightforward, as the cat has my tongue today. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll try to address your comments and issues if you're having any with the tutorials as soon as I'm able to. I thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, as I will be updating more videos and uploading new videos as the time goes by. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.